Hello and welcome back to Dresdale, our PS4 console city. Thanks for joining us. I hope you've been enjoying the series and the Let's Play so far. I did have a little extra time after work today, so I did do a little bit of like detail and sprucing up the place a little bit. So I'll kind of review that real quick, and then I think our goal for today will be to work and start filling out our residential area over here. So what I did is added a few more details to the park, put some fencing, some rocks. I'm going to go ahead and later on, maybe tomorrow, if I have a little bit of time, I'll go ahead and fill this in with a little bit of trees and stuff like that. We went ahead and put another little rock formation next to our park here, and kind of put some trees in. Filled in a little bit of trees underneath the bridge. We went ahead and did a little bit of detail behind the cemetery, a couple paths, a couple lights, so it would look pretty nice at night. So maybe we could run the city at night, or maybe if you guys aren't interested, I'll just do it and just kind of see what it looks like. And some benches, some kind of place to sit if you wanted to. Let's see, what else did we do? We threw in another park, or not park, sorry, another path. I really like this path. I like the brick. This is, I think, I want to say that's the amusement park path. And we changed, put some grass out in front of the school. That way it gives us a crosswalk, and people can kind of use the path and come down if they want. And then we did a little bit of trees down in here, and then another path. Now I think this is the zoo path here. I use that because we got like this almost same color grass, or not grass, sandy area. So I thought it would look kind of blend in and look pretty nice there. I kind of detailed that, made that look a little bit better. Did some terraforming, kind of smoothed out some of the ridges that we were getting from the houses, especially along the beach here. I mean, I can't smooth that out because of the path. Put this little I almost think it's like a lifeguard stand. Anybody who lives near the beach, you got lifeguards, and sometimes they have that boat that they could take out there, and it says like the town name on the boat. So I just threw that in there just to, whatever. And what else did we do? We put some more rocks and stuff back here, and some trees, and another little path that kind of goes to a little area where people could sit down, maybe grab a sandwich under the tree in the shade. What else we did? We did a dirt path back here. Just did some trees, and I think I did some lights back here as well. That way it'll light up at night because the dirt paths don't have lighting. And then I just framed out the park a little bit more, with the fence that I think is the farm fence. I think just the farm fence. And I added some zoning. Some kind of filled in some of our blank spots. Did I run it? It says here, here, and here. I just added some trees. I kind of envisioned this, that they are, I guess, like bamboo trees, but to me they almost look like arborvitaes. And my father-in-law has it's a pretty nice property where between him and his neighbor, he's got these like 15-foot tall arborvitaes that are just like a huge wall lying between his property and his neighbor's property. It looks really good. He's got a swimming pool back there, so it gives you a lot of nice privacy. Kind of blocks a lot of things. So that's about it. And here's some here. No more rocks. And some trees and stuff. Once again, this guy likes his arborvitae, so to speak. And then I zoned some of this, so this will fill in with some houses too. And that's about it, my friends. That's what we did when you guys were gone. And now we'll go ahead and run the game. And I did that all with the game paused because I didn't want to accumulate a bunch of dead bodies in my cemeteries while we're not like zoning and trying to progress towards our milestones because we want to get our crematorium. Alright, let's see. So the next step is to zone here. And then I also want to bring the wastewater down to here, but I feel like once we kind of get power to here, like where that P is, and then fill some stuff in, and then we can run power, like a power line down to here, put that there. Once we do that, we'll go ahead and maybe ask these people to move, or maybe we'll use this as like almost like a guide, this ridge here. That's where the water will come out and it'll snake like that, and we can just re-terrain this. And we'll go here and we'll demolish that road temporarily, make a little like one span bridge. I think it'll be nice. Maybe we'll do some like waterfall stuff. maybe we can, because it does look like there's like some height here, right? Or nah, it looks pretty flat. That water, this water looks higher or lower than this water, doesn't it? So maybe we can get like a little bit of like a waterfall action. I don't know. We'll see how it comes out. All right, I think our road system's done. So we had to do pipes. So you know, usually when I set up an area like this, you just kind of run through all your different tabs and say, okay, we don't really have to do it. Oh, we wanted to zone this something, so we have trees. Oh, that's the park. Parks, weed, and bikes. How do we get that? Did I make the weed thing a system-wide policy? I don't know. Maybe I did. Oh, parks are and read. Oh, well, whatever. Sure, we'll keep it on. I thought I did that just for this area, but maybe I didn't do it when I was clicked on. I thought I was, and I just made it. I could go back and watch the video and see if that's what I did, but most likely that's what happened. We wanted to do. Oh nope, not here. Here, self-sufficient. Okay, buildings back here. So that's the zoning part. We can look at power. I guess this is going to be our closest power line source. I'll just run along the road for now. We'll stop it there just for a second. I want to do some kind of garbage somewhere over here, because we're going to have issues with trash. It's a little far. I forgot where we wanted to put that. We could put it by the rail line here. I don't really want, obviously I don't want to put it within my community. But I'm thinking I can just throw it right next to here. Let's delete some trees. Alright, there we go. Square. Bye trees, sorry. I mean, I like those trees there, but not today, my friends. That was commercial, I believe. And we'll just like soften this, because it's like looks real lumpy, doesn't it? Yeah, see how lumpy that looks? We can kind of keep most of it like that, but we'll just soften it so we can build on it a little bit easier. How was everybody's day? Hopefully everything's going good in your life. You're getting to take a break, watch a little YouTube. I usually watch YouTube videos while I'm doing dishes, you know. Wife's taking a shower, little kids doing whatever little kids do when they're unsupervised, getting into trouble mostly. And yeah, there's a couple pretty some good YouTubers out there that I like that do City Skylines. Sometimes I'll watch this random stuff, but sometimes I'll just watch like these let's play type things just to see, you know, how other people are building things, and you know, you can pick up tips and stuff, like I said, like what they're doing. I've recently been watching, I think his YouTube channel is Overcharged Egg, watching the city like Parvin or Pelvin or something like that. And, guy's got like a British accent or something, but he does pretty good with his builds. He's very into like detailing, a little bit too much for my taste. Like I don't think I would. Maybe, who knows where I'll be if I still play this game in 5 years. If you know, I'll be like doing that as something new-ish. But he does. It looks really nice what he does. And he does some good builds too. I think before that I was watching Imperial Jedi. I really like listening to him just talk. I don't know why. He's just a very kind of nice guy. It's the kind of like guy you just want to, you know, probably make a good friend. And he does, once again, he does some pretty nice builds. Some of the detailing and stuff. I think both of them are on PC. But I was watching some vanilla builds. So, alright, there, looks better. I mean, it looks better. Probably easier to build on. So we'll just do like a dirt road here. Give me a dirt road. Where are you? There you are. Do I have snapping on? Oh, that was running paths. And sometimes running paths, it's easier, at least on console. I find it to be easier just to Turn all the snapping off. Just eyeball things. You'll find you can sneak like little dirt paths in between people's houses and stuff. You'll be like, oh man, I can't believe that. And sometimes you can get it to snap to the road. Some of this stuff. It's trash. I'm trying to blow up that building. If I do, well, I have it's auto-save, so I could go back. Or I could just say, well, it's too bad. Okay, we go in here. Bring our big road in. Well, we know we want to do that. I feel like this isn't that much of an area, to be honest with you. I feel it's closing in on me. Maybe we'll terminate it like right here. Maybe right here. So we'll do like a straight road. We'll do this. This will make it a little easier to kind of figure out how we want to draw this. So we'll do something like this. So maybe we'll follow the dirt here. Well, this will be like a nice. Maybe we'll have, do we even have avenues now? We do. So maybe we'll upgrade that to an avenue when we get to it, and then maybe we'll do something like in the fishing industry over here. We might just flatten that a little bit. We'll see. Right about the middle of this. Just about like here. Do something like this. Come on, Snapper. Where are you? There you are. You gotta kind of like coax it to come out. Might be it. Let's see. Actually, that is dead on it. See how the lines line up like perfectly? That's dead on. It's like makes like a nice seam. Turn off these traffic lights. I think I went on a traffic light rant already. Unless I was dreaming about that. So yeah, we don't have to talk about that. Let's see, you want to hear more about that? Let's see. Let's do something from here. I'll make myself dizzy. We're doing it like in the middle. Nope. Let's do this. Oh, that works. Let's see. We gotta straighten out. I think we are. We gotta go back. Oh, it's so close. Oh man, what we can do is do this. And then this will get us there. Oh, straight tool please, thank you. We can do what we were trying to do. Well, we actually might be able to do this. Nope. Let's see how it curves and gets like out of whack. I don't really want that. It's like that's kind of straight. Oh, there we go. We'll just put that there. It's a little weird, but we can just do this. Now that we got kind of lined up. Let's see if we can do this. And like get an actual angle out of this. Maybe we'll come from this way. No, it doesn't like me anymore. I didn't turn it off, did I? No, we got it on. This doesn't like me. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. Alright, that looks good. So that will be where we put some recycling. So they can provide support to this community. And you know, when we have commercial down here, you know, we'll turn this into a regular road. And then when we have, you know, commercial, we'll put like two recycle centers down here. And that'll provide, you know, trash coverage for like this, pretty much from the park over to the left. It should be good. Probably two. We'll handle that. One will probably handle it if it's all like density. But if we do some high density, we might need two. That looks good. All right, let's do this. Yeah, we have money. We're making pretty good money. All right, so we have the power line there. How is our power? Okay. Water. Oh, that's not too good. Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna take it onto the budget panel. Here we are. We're at 100%, so let's add some water. We'll put another pump down here. Maybe we'll put it here. That will probably put it close enough to... Actually, let's do this. Where's my terrain? It needs to be a little deeper here, man. It's just nonsense. Ooh, we got the bathtub. It's rocking. We're rocking. Maybe we ought to let that settle for a second before we try to put that pump down. We got some motion in the ocean. Oh yeah. I kind of like where these wind turbines are. They look pretty good up there. Let's run some pipes while we're waiting for that. And I'm just gonna keep going straight. I just can't see the angle. Oh, we could put pumps back here. You know what? I don't want to. They're noisy and they're gonna bother our residents. We'll keep the pumps gotten hidden by that highway bridge. We'll probably end up zoning stuff over here, I imagine. Oh, that almost messed me up. It tried to mess me up. You see that? Alright, here we go. Bring you down here. What guys do you like? What radio station are you guys listening to? Which one am I listening to? That's the question. I think this is concert? Oh yeah. Okay, that's not bad. It's okay. Oh, I didn't really mean to do that, but it's working, so we're not going to bother it. Let a sleeping dog lie, as they say. Okay. Oh, we got to do farming. Good thing I saw that. So what cities are you guys working on? You following this city? You trying this map? Or what other maps are you guys doing? What's your favorite map? I'm trying to think my favorite map. I don't know, the snow map. I don't know if I like the snow maps. I'm still like, I like the pine trees. I like the some of that stuff, but it's just the snow coverage. It's okay. It gets a little bit of a pain after a while, just because it snows a lot for a little while and it fills all up, and then your roads are all flashing with snowflakes on them, and then you know you get a nice kind of lucky random weather. Well, this is obviously with the weather on, and you know, the snow melts out of the snow depot, where they call it, and then that's cool. And then it's like a weird cycle. Well, I thought that was what I was like about to say is, oh, our clinic's on fire. Well, that's not good. I was about to say I thought one of our park items was on fire. It's like, oh, that's the first time. All right, so we have water, so that's good. And we're gonna go ahead and we need more water to supply to our residents, so we're gonna go ahead and throw water here. I don't know, man. Is that going in? That's going in the water, right? Yeah. Oh, we got to hook up a pipe to it. Alright, thank you, buddy. And then we're going to need a sewer. So we're going to put this down, and then only just to move it like 10 minutes later, but know, we're gonna put it down here. That's my fishing, right? We're gonna put it down here. Or should we put it like out here? Where would it go? That might be the better spot. That way our fishing is completely clean. If you had to make the choice, put it here or put it here. I'm thinking here. It's kind of like hidden behind the hill. You can fit two back there, for sure. Oh, for sure. And the water's like flowing the way we want it to. It's going to be a nice poo stream that goes around that island. We'll call that Poo Island. Then it'll go out. It's going to be alright. We'll just turn it off for now because we're not using it. Nothing's hooked up to it. I guess we can hook up the pipes. So I think there's a pipe pretty close by. Let's see. Yep. Let's pull this pipe into it. Thank you very much for your service. Thank you for your service. You can go here. And that's good. Anything else? I said power was good, right? Yeah, I mean power's okay. And we got water. It's good. And we don't use any heat stuff. I ended up not using the heat. I used the heat for a little while in the winter map, but then I ended up not using it. I ended up ripping it all out because I decided, since I had dynamic weather on, I said I'll go ahead and go for the fusion power plant monument. So I put the required buildings down, got that. Then I destroyed all my heat systems because I didn't care, because the electricity was like $4,000 a week and the water was like 10 with all the heat stuff on. So then I destroyed all the heat stuff and it went down to like, the water went down to like 6. Like I said, my power went down from 10 or whatever down to 4, because it gives you like, so if you're not familiar with the monuments, there's a couple monuments in here. Well, I guess we'll unlock them later. It'll give you different like buffs to things, and one of them is the fusion power plant. I think it gives you, it's 16,000 megawatts. So some pretty absurd amount of power. I guess if you're on PC with like 25 tiles or 81 tiles, you might actually need 100% of it. But on PS4 with 9 tiles, you know, I think I was drawing a 900,000 population. I hadn't finished that map. I still had some zoning to do, but we'll just say I was at like 2,000 megawatts, 2,500 megawatts. So like I was like at half of what, 50% of what. So like I said, it's probably like 8 or 10 thousand megawatts. And it don't cost that much to run. What were we doing? Alright, so it's good. We need to, we're bringing in our facilities, right? So we need, I would say we're going to want some death care in here. That would be our 3rd cemetery, and that's probably appropriate. And we have a nice big block here. We can stick it. We can stick it right here. And it's going to give us some nice coverage. I think that's going to be pretty good, or we could stick it like in here. But I think this is a pretty good spot. Or do we want to stick it right here? I think we want to stick it right here. Oh, we're going bananas again. I'll just turn that off. And get the power for it. And then we can, maybe we'll do these ones. Oh, energy, we're doing high energy, right? For energy efficiency. Yeah, we'll do this one. I don't know, which one's going to look better, you think? With high efficiency. The self-sufficiency. I don't know. We haven't used these yet, sure, let's do it. Actually, one will cover the whole area. That's pretty good. And we're just missing a little, see, we're just missing a little bit there, but what we'll do is we'll, I don't know if we'll put it here. Put it like here. Put it here. I think this is actually probably going to be as good as it's going to get. Turn that off. Oh, I don't know if you knew what I'm doing. So you can click on something, you hit triangle, it turns it on or off. Turning it off means you don't cost anything, right? You can ignore it. But that doesn't do anything. I mean, I don't know, people are like, never tried that before, and they're like, oh, well, what are you doing? What are all these icons over? Just turn things off, man. No big deal. I'll do fire too. Oh, we should talk about that. Alright, we're going to talk about health, police, and fire. And why I never use the, I never use like the big ones. Okay. So we'll go through that now. And then I have a revision for my incinerator analysis, if you want to call it that, where I said, you know, the incinerators, let's go to the trash. Probably the proper way to actually, you know, compare this with, say, the recycle center. I think I was talking about the recycle. If you were watching some of my earlier videos, we did the garbage when we hit that milestone, and I said I don't ever really install these because I have recycle center, but, you know, obviously the recycle center comes with the Green Cities DLC, so if you don't have that, then you're kind of stuck using this. The reason why I always use this over this is because it's $1,400 a month. Week. That's 48,000 units and 12 megawatts, and this is 240 and does 24,000. So two of these, that's the same capacity and processing, and the same processing amount as the incinerator, and you know, twice the much trucks, or the same amount of trucks. Sorry. So, like I said, for 480, you get the same thing. But then, you know, this does produce like 12 megawatts. So I was like, well, you know, if you have the wind and then that dynamic weather off and all that stuff, you know, you can throw these down. Two of these, you know, it's going to be better. So really, but what the way we should really compare, and if you want to do, you'd have to do some math, but you really would want to say, okay, well, two of these plus two of these equals one of these, and then you would like add up the two costs, 240, 240 is 480, and then you would do, you know, 80 and 80 is 160, and whatever that is. What did I say? For something, I don't know, it's like $600, something like that. So it's about half cost for the same thing. If that makes sense. So you would want to, the main point here is you would want to include that and that when comparing it to this, because this does produce some electricity, which this does not. Alright. Oh, okay. Schools. Not schools. Fire, police, and clinics. I never put down, I mean, unless I'm trying to go for a look, I never put these down, these hospitals. They have pretty good range. They cover a pretty good range. Quite a bit of reason I should reevaluate. I know, well, I can't tell because the other ones are providing range. But they have pretty good range. Let's see how far it is. And about there. So this radius is probably about this big, we'll say. If the roads are pretty well connected, it's probably about the size of like one of these, like here, could probably serve here, relatively speaking. But it costs $2,400 a week, okay? Or you could use 3 of these for $400 a week a piece, or $1,200 a week. So half price, right? So 3 of these placed strategically, you know, 1, 2, 3, provides the same coverage as one of these in the middle. And if your road network's not like really well connected, well then you might even need this plus, you know, some of these, because say maybe you don't get the coverage here because there's no roads, right? So adding 3 of these instead of 1 of these gives you the flexibility to really kind of like, you know, dial in your effective range, so to speak, and because you can spread it out, just like the recycle centers too. You know, with the incinerator thing, well, 2 recycle centers equals is the same as 1 incinerator at a lower cost. Well, that's cool, and it also gives you the ability to put 1 recycle center here, 1 right here, then you like get double the coverage, right? So same thing here. You know, you can put it 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and these guys cover like radius like this, say like this and like this, or you can have one here that kind of like covers like this. You know what I'm trying to say. For half price. Half price. So you could put 6. You should put 6. Okay, I don't know if you heard me. You could put 6 of these. 6 times 4 is 24 for the cost of this, and get like twice the coverage. And how many beds would you get? 500? 6 times 1, 600. 100 more beds for same price. More than buy twice the coverage. So it never pays. Literally, it never pays to put down a hospital that I can think of. I mean, you guys, correct me if I'm wrong. It has helicopters, but doesn't like dispatch them, so it doesn't help anything. There is a medical helicopter depot thing that will fly around and do that, but if your traffic's good, you don't need it. Does that make sense? Same thing with police and fire. So we'll look at the fire. It's 1400, 1400. Well, actually, it's not as bad. It's might actually be slightly as beneficial to do this with the police. 1600. So the police is worse than the fire. 1400, 1600, and the police station is 4800. The fire is 56. Well, that's kind of weird that they did it that way. I'd have to redo the math to make sure, but I'm pretty sure about 3 of these is one of these, and it's pretty close here too. You guys can do the math, or I can do the math offline. Maybe I'll come back and make a correction, and maybe I'll change my mind if it comes out pretty close the other way. But you see, the problem is too, I guess you say the benefit too of putting 3 of these down once again is the flexibility to stick them, where you need to stick them. Because what if you just build this and then you don't build anything around here, and you have all this, you put down your police headquarters and it covers like all this area, but there's no like zoning around it because you just left it alone. Whereas you could just put like one here, like one there, and then that might cover that whole area or whatever, and then you could put the other one somewhere else. So those are the kind of things that I always like think about. I got a whole thing on my cell phone about these parks and cost per unit of entertainment. And I can tell you which one's the best ones. Parks, by far, the cheapest one is the small park. So, if you wanted it now, this is the best part. But that's just the best item to put down to increase your land value and make people happy. I think followed by the small playground. So it gives you the most units of happiness per cost dollars per week. Alright. Well, that's out of the way. Hopefully that makes sense. Let me know what you think. I mean, like I said, go ahead and put them down. I'm not telling you not to put them down. I'm just saying it's cheaper to put down the smaller ones, especially with the hospitals. Or, unless you just want to look, you got a big downtown area and you want a big hospital instead of like a little rinky-dink clinic, go for it. Yeah, like I said, I'm not trying to tell you what to do. Just trying to point out the kind of the advantages of certain things, or like the more optimal way to do things in terms of costs. Okay, let's see. All right, we did this. Oh, we need education. We can afford it, so let's do it. One of these. Do a community school somewhere. Maybe like here, this big spot. And we'll just do one of those for now. See, I was talking about this before. It's going to go really good with our building type because it's got like the green roof, solar panels, and everything. And then maybe we'll do high school. We can afford to put anything down at this point, and it's going to get ridiculous later. Yeah, I think this is the high school equivalent. Maybe we'll throw him like on here on the not quite big enough spacing. Yeah. It looks like it provides good coverage. Should I put it here? So like everybody's like happy in this spot. Because again, you know what? Maybe we'll throw him here. Maybe we can put like something next to him. We'll put the tennis court next to him this time. These people are like hoity-toity rich people back here in their high-efficiency homes. They play tennis. No, if you play tennis, no offense. I'm just making a joke. Alright. In right there, that was fine. There you go. That doesn't look too bad. Yeah, that's a nice asset. Let's do a park somewhere. We'll do a small park. Try to get like a good radius next to our cemetery. Right across from the high school. You know what? We're gonna recenter the high school. Oh, well, let's keep the park there. I'm gonna center this with the park if we can. I think that looks right. Looks pretty close. Close enough for me, I think. Oh, it's actually the same width. That's cool. Oh, look, we'll move over there. Alright, that's good. Alright, so we got water. Power's here. We got garbage. We got police, fire, and health care. We got dead people, death care, I should say. We don't have dead people, hopefully. And then we got some schools. Got a little park. We can add stuff more later. We're going to actually do a park space here. So that'll help give us some of that entertainment stuff. And I think we're good. Then we'll run our power to there. Then we'll build around here. Then people will move in quickly because that's going to have high land value. It's like we just built like a very attractive place to live. We're like, you're welcome. It's my job, man. I guess we should connect this. So we're gonna need the water. And then we're gonna zone. And we'll remove these lines as we go. Let's follow the train track a little bit. Alright. Let's turn everything on. Not saving, that's why. Good for now until it fill in. And we're gonna move our other poo-poo pipe over here. Come on with me. Come on a ride with me. Alright, there we go. I'll tidy up our little water. We can connect them. Why not? Alright, let that fill out and flow away. We'll do our draining around here. So we're going to do this drain tool. Where are you, my friend? We'll do the level tool. We'll come back here. We'll just find the middle of the river. We can verify, but that should be the deepest spot of the river. Or creek, whatever you want to call it. Right there. And, you know, maybe we'll make it a little higher. Maybe about halfway, because I don't want to like divert the whole entire creek down here, because it might want to go like that way instead of this way. So maybe we'll pull just a little bit and just see how it goes. So something like maybe there. It's hard to see, but I think that looks about right. Let's do just follow this. Here we come. Oh, we lost some zoning, didn't we? fix that later. So I got the marker where I wanted to mark, so. That later. Oh. I slipped. Oh, that's right, we were gonna go this way, weren't we? Okay, this way. Oh, we're gonna get a waterfall. Very nice. Let's go back to this. Put you back in a little bit. Then we'll do like some softening here. Oh, we're gonna need that there. So our houses will get flooded. We don't want that. They don't want. They're not looking for a free swimming pool in their living room. I don't think they are. Go ahead and bring that back up, and then we'll just cut that back out again and push that out again. There you go. Same thing here. We'll just move it up. Let's go ahead and move this back up a little bit. So I like the rock to be out of the water a little bit. Oh, there's no water coming. We'll do this. So I want a zone here. So we'll cut this back off. Sorry, water. Looks pretty good. Stay over there. That's good. Alright, and do like a waterfall here. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do it like right here. Cause that way we can get it down to like this level. So let's do like this. Up here. Nothing but this rock. I don't know if it'll look like a waterfall or not. Probably won't. I don't want that rock hanging like that. Come back up. Thank you, buddy. I don't think it'll be. It's not high, or the drop's not big enough. We might get something here. Unless we push this all the way back. Which we can do. Because we can do anything we want to do. We are. I am the wizard. There we go. And now that'll give us a waterfall. Probably. And we can decorate that. Going down far enough. Oh, whoa. That was my bad. That was a slip. Actually, you know, we will keep that. What is it, the saying? God gives you the lemons, make lemonade? Something like that, right? No, we're getting poopy water back here. So that's why I was trying to wait till the poopy water was done, but... So this will flush it out, I think. Amazing. Okay. What do you guys think? Looking good so far? That'll be a waterfall. So small. Make our park like here. It'll be a little bit farther in here. And then we'll do like some park features over here. Put the gate like here. Do a little bridge across. We can even bring the water in here. Maybe we'll do like a little loop with the water. You know, so we can make it look real nice. Maybe I'll make this one a little bit shorter and we'll do another short one. This video. So, why is the water so high here? Clean water, cleanse out the bad water, please. Yay. And then we're going backwards. Oh, that doesn't look good. Oh, maybe we might have to change the angle of the water. It's just like going forward here, backwards here. We're gonna listen like a gap. What are you doing on me? I might have to make it like almost like a hook. And that's what we're gonna do. So something like this. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Level tool. We'll level this out and something like this. Nice try, buddy. I can like hook it in the water in. I'll kind of blend it back in. And do like something like this. You don't even notice. That. I don't know if I like how it looks, but we can work on that. That's not a big deal. Oh, I forgot to look at the trees in the water. Our trees are drowning. That's a shame. Let's go ahead and say, don't do that, trees. You don't need trees in the water. You guys say water or water? A lot of times you can tell what part of the country someone's from. You hear water or water. Yeah, they don't look too bad. Uh-oh, the water going backwards? Oh, it's coming from up there. I was like, oh man, no, we've reversed the whole river flow. What did we do? What did we do? Our sewage starts coming back this way. Oh no. We're pumping raw sewage to our residential area. That's not good. Who decided to do that? It wasn't me. That's Shaggy's song. It wasn't me. There you go, something like that. Yeah. Nice little bridge. And there you have it, folks. It's a little bridge. Everybody's connected and happy. And then when we come back, we'll go ahead and just keep zoning some of this in. Get our customer count up. Yep, we'll do that. And, oh wait, don't do that. No, you don't move in there. Because that might be a 4x4. But the power line's there, so it's messing it up. Alright, well, thank you very much for joining. I'm going to cut it off here. And we'll come back. Like I said, we'll zone some of this out. We'll let that run for a little while, see how that goes. Maybe we'll work on a park. And see how that, and maybe we'll do our farming. We'll put more people in. That'll drive up our employment, and then it'll allow us to put farming in here. And we'll just like, line out some farming and do some fields, and then we'll do an area where it's not on the resource. So then we'll get some of the processing buildings, or maybe we can put the processing buildings over here next to our forestry. That might look pretty nice. We'll just make these forests, not forests. You know what I'm saying, the fields. Well, thank you for watching. Take care and have a great day.